Let's go live. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to Play It Paint It Live. Hope you guys are having a good Monday evening. Hope you are, because it's not Sunday evening. I know we are used to me streaming on a Sunday evening, but tonight is a Monday evening. I did not stream last night, mainly because my family was we're all getting used to the daylight savings time dealio. The cat somewhere in this room just being obnoxious. I'll get him out of here as soon as he pokes his head back out. But right now we are working on Night Models Two-Face Gang from the Batman Miniatures game, and we're basically just working on skin and faces and stuff tonight. Because there's so many different like designs for the outfits, the suits and stuff, that I don't think we're going to be anywhere close to finish anything tonight. This is a big batch of models too. So this is 12 models, which is usually against my typical commissions. I try to keep them at 10 models or fewer. But 12 models is okay. We're just gonna make it happen. And I totally did that wrong. Oops. Right? Because when you're doing, that guy's just gonna have guy liner. That's it. That's all we need to have. Maybe Two-Face. Maybe he should have the dark eyes too. Let's give Two-Face the dark eyes. So yeah, this is, again, we're doing another stream here where you're seeing stuff that I normally don't like to do on stream because it's very precise, and we try not to do this stuff on stream. But we got 12 models in front of us. Hey, what's up, Nelson? So yeah, so with dudes, we don't do black usually. So you paint the orbit. We usually do a darker color. In fact, this color does not seem dark. Well, it's okay. It'll be okay. We're just doing bros. Doing bros. Okay, so we're going to dot all of these eyes tonight on stream. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, sounds like some sort of torture for me. Alright, to see if I can get all of these eyes done correctly underneath a camera. Right? At night. Usually, it's the other thing too, is a lot of times I'll do the eyes and like this really tedious stuff during the day, so that when night comes and we have our stream going, we get to do all the fun stuff on stream. But no, not this time. The timing did not work out right. I did not paint last night, like I said. Just helping my family get used to the daylight saving, so. But yeah. So let's go ahead and, we did all that Marvel Crisis Protocol, and I was gonna, probably after this commission, I may take a short break before I start picking up commissions again. Maybe a few days, could be a week, but we'll see. It won't be that long. It's not going to be that long because, I still have hobbies to support. So let's be real here. I got stuff to do, so I'm not going to be out of the game here for too long. But while we're here, let's go ahead and paint them up. We can talk about all kinds of stuff, if you are so willing. We can talk about, I don't know, we could talk about the movie from last week. We could talk about Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter. And we could also talk about Night of the Were Rooster, which is a total bust. So we can talk about your opinions on those movies, and then possibly, if you are so bold, we can talk about maybe some ideas for this Wednesday's movie. I'm always open for suggestions there. Uh, we'll see if Lex is around again. She's usually pretty good at picking the movies that we watch. And yes, we do enjoy bad cinema. That is part of the deal, is enjoying our share of bad cinema. So if you don't like B movies or C movies or D movies, um, maybe not the best show for you. That said, I think that it's entertaining to watch bad movies with funny people commenting, and I think Lex is pretty hilarious when we're watching movies. So she's always very entertaining with her commentary. All right, so we got a little white going. All right, I love these Flapper Girls. Absolutely love these models. Did not know they had these little Flapper Girl models that came with the Two-Face crew. Like, how awesome is that? Be more awesome if I could get that white to not clump on the brush. But it did. It clumped a little bit on the brush. Yeah. It's just not leaving a good. Okay. It's not bad. Getting there. So Flapper Girl, right? This one here, this model here, this sort of Jessica Rabbit model. Who does not like this model? Who would not like that model? That model is amazing. Don't worry about the contrast on her leg right now. We'll be able to fix that. It's not a big deal. Because she's got pantyhose, I believe. I think those are pantyhose on those legs anyways. If not, I'll fix it with the standard way. Right? Just doing standard glazing. Whoa. That eye's a little bit big. It's okay. Let's get Two-Face's eyes in. If this brush continues to disappoint me, I will swap it out. It does not, right now, it's not making the best tip with the white. And yes, painting eyes on camera sucks. It sucks. That's all you need to know. It's not fun. But we're doing it anyway. We don't care. I don't care. You can't stop me. I'm going to paint Batman's eyes in. Okay? Just for that comment. Painting Batman's eyes in. Which you'll never be able to see because of the crinkles around his eyes. This is Guns Edition Batman. I have guns. Don't F with me, I'm Guns Batman. He will definitely be the last miniature in this set to get painted. Will be Guns Batman. Plan is to try to finish all of the low-level thugs first, and then probably Two-Face and Hush here. And then the Flapper Girls, and then Batman. I'm not dead set on that order, but that's what we might end up doing. But yeah, if you're just joining us, welcome to Play It Painted Live. Let us know what you're painting or what you should be painting. Working on some Batman tonight, folks. As you do. These guys. Here's the guy with the guy liner. He's the Grim Knight. See, it's like when I pull it back to form the point, it's not making the best point. It's like the way they align the bristles on this particular brush was not great. But it's okay. So these guys are like a mix of like corrupt detectives and like thug guys. It's me, Johnny Roast Beef. I do like Johnny Roast Beef. Johnny Roast Beef. There you go. And you got, I love this guy. Flashing, you're dead meat, Kappa. This guy here. Whoa, look at this guy. Okay. Whoa. Got Frankie eyes. That's me. Shooting the Tommy gun. I don't know why they're all from Boston. They're all from Boston. This guy here kind of look Asian in the face. They call me Chinatown. But he's not. He's not really. Maybe he is. I don't think Chris will mind if I paint one Asian. Right? This would be a little diversity. Asian man join Two-Face. Maybe. Why does everything have to come to that? Whenever everything we talk about comes to It's yes. I still think it's funny. I don't care how many times I use it. It's I just entertain myself with that, okay? It's funny to me. God, just don't laugh while you're painting eyes. Okay? Don't Asian man. Naturally, you have to have the disappointed Why join Two-Face gang? Why not Three-Face? Hey, it's funny. You only Two-Face. All right, here we go. This guy here has a really skinny face. Look at that guy. They call him Gino. Gino the razor face. All right, there's Gino, and we got finally we got Nikki the Blade. This me. He kind of looks like this guy. Kind of looks like a Goofus though. That's right. I used the word Goofus. There we go. All right. Hey, what's up, Sean? All right. Now the really sucky part to do on stream, dotting I's. Dotting I's on stream, awful and excruciating and kind of bad for your sanity. Okay? Definitely don't recommend doing this on stream. Especially in this case, I have to repair her eye before. There we go. So, a little bit of makeup there. It's going alright, Sean. How are you, dude? There she goes. Yeah, I don't know if I like the tip on this brush. It's kind of bugging me. Yeah, it didn't even, I like over dotted that eye. Right? So we gotta repair the eye. Repair the eye. Oof. It's not so hot. Keep working on. You're going through models. For what? What range? Okay, there we go. All right, got a pretty good base for that eye. Now you just have to redot it, right? And we all pretend like what just never happened. Okay. There we go. Getting there. Still need to clean up this eyeball a little bit. Wait. So just a little definition there. It's not bad. You did Zombicide, and you're going back to Privateer Press. Gotcha. All right. So there's her. She's not the prettiest in the face, okay? She's not. She's a little potato faced. I'm not talking about my paint job. I'm talking about the sculpt actually. Let's look at this one here. She's only got the one eye, so let's make it count. There we go. Alright. And then now, let's go back and start doing the rest of the eyes. Two-Face, obviously, he's got eyes. Some of these models, like Two-Face and the two, well, flappers, they can't all be 10s. Like, their sculpts aren't that complicated, but their bases are. So, gotta be ready to do a bunch of their bases. Okay. Two-Face. Let's do a little. I want her to be pretty. I think the way they painted her on the Night model site is they made her look pretty. I find it interesting that I do skin first. Yeah, I like to do skin first because skin and faces. Because if the face sucks, then I feel like if the face on the model sucks and you do a really good job on everything else. Let's say you did a really good job painting up this model to look awesome, and then you did the eyes at the end and it was like ha 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 ha. Right, like it just had like googly eyes. You'd be pretty upset about that, right? So I like to do it first, so I'm like, okay, hard part's done, now we just embellish on the model. Hey, what's up, Chris? Right, I always want to do the face, and plus usually if you really do need to do a lot of tedious stuff, it usually is on the face or the skin. So that's why, another reason why I like to do faces first. And I know when you watch the like pro painter channels, they do the faces last, but that's because they're like actually good. They're like actually, they're confident. They're like, oh, dot an eye, I only have to do it once. Sometimes I do an eye like, I'll do like the same eye like 3 or 4. Asian man! I gotta do like the eye like 3 or 4 times to get it, to look the way I want it to. And so you should do that first. Get it right first, and then then you're also given some incentive to finish the model, because it's like, oh, okay, well, I got the hard part out of the way, and now I've got this model with the eyes done that's like looking back at me like, oh, you should finish. Especially if you are Chinatown Eddie. Why is he is not Asian, but his sculpt. I always find one that reminds me, this is my projection, folks. This is okay for all you inclusive woke people out there, right? This is my way of inclusion. This is how I include myself. Like, not a lot of Asians run around in Two-Face gang is what I'm saying. You do really well, I think. Well, I appreciate that, Sean, but it's 2 different kinds of painting. Right? They're doing display level painting. I'm doing, you know, we'll call it high tabletop, right? Tabletop high standard. So it's a little bit, maybe it's a little bit better than your average tabletop, but it's still tabletop standard, right? And I don't make any claims otherwise, right? I paint specifically for people that want a nice looking, crew or team or whatever when it's on the board. Not necessarily going to win them any like best painted competitions. This guy here is kind of my favorite. He's kind of a FUD. Like, look at his face. Like, hey. Oh, he's got some skin problems too. I gotta fix his skin problems. Right? It's Nicky the Blade. Nicky the Blade. See, Nicky the Blade's eyes are not, they're not the best right now. We really need is a little definition on the upper part of this eye. Without trying to make it look like he's wearing guy liner. Right? There we go. Just a little. Okay, maybe it looks a little bit like guy liner. Do you want to party with Wong? Yes. Nicky. There we go. Still, no, it's still like right. His other eye is still a little weird. Yeah, who doesn't want to party with Wong? That's all. You better want to party with Wong. Everybody wants to party with Wong. So yeah, so for Wednesday, what kind of movie do we want to watch? Do we want to watch more like crappy horror movie? That like Sand Shark, Sharknado, Octogator, like that genre, or do we want to watch like Kung Fu? Do we want to watch like an older style movie? Open to suggestions, guys. There we go. Now he looks a little more sophisticated. There. I love the expression on this guy's face. You dead meat, copper. Yeah. You dead meat, copper. I love that guy. Want more Manborg Injustice #2? Yeah. Why didn't... Are we giving me credit for Manborg? I think I would like. I'm going to appeal to you guys. I think we should give me credit for Manborg. That way, I'll be tied with Lex. I won't be. I won't be failure. Compared to her movie picks, right? If we give me credit for Manborg, then it's a much more even score. She's allowed. She can protest it. If she doesn't agree, but she didn't even watch Manborg with us, so. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm pretty good. I don't know how I feel about this still. I mean, Manborg, yeah, I agree. Manborg was pretty dope. All right, so we got to start working on her face to get this right. Right, so we're going to do some lips. I felt that Manborg was a very good pick. Now, we can't. Now, the way the rules work is it has to be a movie that, if we pick a movie, it has to be a movie that we have not seen. So like, we can't give me credit for I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, or for, Running Man, anything like that, because the whole point of the exercise is we're trying to find, the sort of diamond in the rough, the movies that are so bad that they're good, right? That's what we're trying to do. So if it's a movie we've already seen, doesn't count. If it's a movie with like a really high budget, like if we were going to say, oh, Coming to America 2, and if we like that, that does not count. It has to specifically be, kind of like an indie lame movie, and and we're supposed to find the ones that we like. Hiya! No, we will not pick. Right? It defeats the exercise. Okay. So now we can actually just start working on skin. Okay, so I can put away this guy. And let's break out a little bit more of a workhorse type brush for this. Will this work? I mean, it's got an okay tip on it. We can. Jesus Vampire Hunter versus the Clown Car. I know, that scene was so good. And they called him Jesus. Hey, Jesus, you don't know us, but we know you. And I thought that the movie was gonna have like a really deeply homophobic message. I was genuinely, hey, what's up, Michael? I was genuinely concerned that the movie was like, the point of the movie was that it was like an actually homophobic movie. But luckily, it was not. So there's that. Let's see. Because that would have been very upsetting. But, given that it was Ottawa, it was an Ottawa area movie in the early 2000s, I was like, they're going to roll something back, right? It's going to, like, that area is and especially during the time, right? It's a fairly, we'll just call it rainbow friendly, fairly rainbow friendly crowd. And I liked it. The only thing that there were only a couple minor things that I did not like about that movie. One is, in the beginning, the musical number went too long, and two, I did not like that they cut Jesus' hair and shaved him That was I had real problems with that. Like why I guess it was probably uncomfortable for the actor, but I mean, you signed up for it, dude. You want to play Jesus in a movie about a vampire hunting Jesus, you better be ready to dress up as Jesus for the entire duration of filming. I just didn't agree. I didn't like that we had to modernize Jesus so that the actor could feel a little more comfortable. I'm sorry. Like, dude, you want to be Jesus, be Jesus. Those are probably my biggest complaints about that movie. Hey, Placebo Pete, man. What's up, man? Also, like, now this isn't a complaint, but it's just like something else I felt they could have done better is I felt like they could have brought in the luchador wrestler earlier in the movie. I felt he could have been more relevant earlier, but I get that they kind of had to have Mary Magnum kind of get her scenes with Jesus. Um, ranting about Jesus. Did you watch that with us? Were you watching the Wednesday movie with us? But yeah. But overall, man, I liked it. It was a good movie. Yeah, just a little goofy in the face. Not staying, just wanted to pop on and say hey and good night. Hey, what's up, Justin? Dude, watch. Hey, Justin, watch movies with us Wednesday night on Twitch. That's I appreciate that you guys come on YouTube and we can talk on YouTube. We can actually have discussions, but I also really want as many people who appreciate film garbage the way we appreciate film garbage, like watch that with us on Wednesday. So please, I'm plugging it not because I necessarily want more people following me on Twitch. I just think it's fun. You know, it's fun to watch stuff like that. Oh, you didn't? Okay, so you didn't watch that. You haven't been? Have you been watching any of those movies with us on Wednesdays? We didn't even get to watch Community because we aborted. What's it called? We aborted Night of the Were Rooster, which was an awful movie. I mean, we could agree on that, right? That movie was really bad. And the more they kept trying to like develop backstories for the characters, the less we liked them. And it was like that movie was like halfway over, and they still only killed one of the characters. And everybody, we basically hated everybody out of the gate, right? Lex said that dude, the main action guy, looked like somebody hit him in the face with a frying pan, and nobody liked the mysterious Cara Reeve or whatever her name was, Casca Reeve. I'm just talking shit now on Star Wars, but yeah. Were Rooster with acid poop. I liked it. I mean, the acid poop was a nice touch, but the movie overall was not good. You know, and not good in like a bad sense, like just not flat out not good. we usually can. I mean, I find some trailers in there and stuff that I always find at least entertaining to try out. Do you guys, does anybody remember a movie from Brazil? It was a superhero movie where um, it's starring an like an actual like really legit martial artist guy, and he tries to become a superhero, and he's kind of like a shitty superhero, and he teams up with this super fat, like not super fat, but like this fat kind of um, losery guy, because that guy has a scooter, and they need to use his scooter to get from place to place. They, yeah, they right. They kept trying to like get us invested in those characters, and they were terrible characters. Anyone know what movie I'm talking about? It's this Brazilian action star. Pretty sure it was from Brazil. I really want to look it up because the actual fight scenes in the movie are like excellent, and it's a funny movie to boot. Dude, this character is so cool. This is awesome. This needs to be a Malifaux like performer miniature. I'm just gonna apply it here on her legs just to even that out, right? Because the contrast paint did not leave a good base there. So, right. So we're still gonna hit it with the shade to make it pantyhose, I believe. I'll have to go look at the box art. I'm pretty sure that's pantyhose though. And if it's not pantyhose, it's fine. We'll just glaze it up to make it, make that skin look correct. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm liking that skin so far. All right. Yeah, what is the name of that movie? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. This is important. Brazilian action movies. No. Uh, top. No. 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 It's Brazilian. Let's call it a Brazilian. It's a kung fu movie. Brazilian kung fu action. I'm pretty sure it's a Brazilian movie. What I'm talking about. Find it funny. The closest model. Yeah, it definitely looks like Jessica Rabbit. No, although that was a cool. Top what? Man. Uh, got to go. Kung Fu action movies, South America. No. Is this it? No. We're gonna find it. It's very important. Mm, Let's do this. Martial arts. It's not that movie. The 200. What? It is a Venezuelan movie. Okay. Pretty sure, yeah, it's a Venezuelan. What? What? There's nothing. Nothing. Oh, well. Mm, no, not a man. No, it wasn't that, is it? This is important, guys. Alright. No, South American. I mean, it's a South American superhero movie. And it was made, I want to say it was made in like 2005. Let's look at this. Maybe there's a good image of it. No. It's all crappy Avengers stuff. No. It's a South American martial arts. Okay. This might work. South American martial arts movies. Dang, there's some great. Look at it. There's like all kinds of cool Chinese vampire movies. I do find it'll attempt to play all of Batman's. Yeah, that was a cool set. That's a really cool set. We'll see it. What's this guy? That's not. Okay. Maybe it's, this is very important. I know I keep saying that. Okay. Maybe it's. Okay. Here we go. Some good foreign superhero movies. Wow, there's just weird. You should just Google this stuff just for the images, because they're very strange. Mr. India. Nope. Let's go. Why does this keep resetting? Heroic Trio. Valerian, no. Snow, no. Super Bob, no. It's not Zebra Man. Not Heroic Trio. Mm, this is... How do people not know about this movie? Was awesome. I just can't find it right now. I just can't find it. It's just... He was a Brazilian martial artist, and he's done 2 movies, and they're both awesome. But let's finish working on this skin, and maybe it will come to me. No. Let's see. Mm-mm. No. Dude. No. How can it not be in that list? Yeah, these people don't know what they're talking about. Okay. Anyways, I will find that movie. We will find it, guys. I just forget the name of the movie. There was like he did this. Yeah, he basically did this movie about a guy who wanted to be a superhero, but he didn't want to be known, and he's just kind of a shitty superhero. But he happened to be like a really good fighter. They're fun. Yeah, the Bollywood action movies are pretty awesome. But no, this one was from South America. It's from a guy, he's kind of like a Jean-Claude Van Damme type, but he's like the real deal. Like he's actually like a dope. I mean Jean-Claude's a pretty good martial artist too, right? But this guy here was dope. Maybe you guys can find it. His movie was kind of like it was something man. I forget the name of it. Inframan, Noto Man, Gotcha Man, something like that. And his partner was this little fat dude who wore a luchador mask and rode around in a scooter. And that was his main reason for like recruiting him is, you know, he's trying to save his girlfriend, or this, you know, this his love interest, which is like she's like a reporter or something. And he needs his friend's scooter at the end of the movie. Without giving away too much of the movie, that's the name of the movie. Because the movie does have some like stuff that you don't want to spoil, especially if we're gonna try to watch it. I think the only issue with watching it though is I think it's only a subtitled movie, which is not a good idea for our watch parties. Okay. Good news is we're starting to get pretty close to oh man, why did I give this guy pale skin? I wanted him to be Asian man. But he's not gonna be now. All you need is Lee and Corta. Oh, I never dotted this guy's eyes in. He looked like a zombie. Roar! Okay. This guy's kind of a potato faced dude. What we'll do, since all these guys are pretty much wearing white shirts, we'll break out the Space Wolf Gray and undertone all the white button-up shirts that everyone seems to be rocking. And then also the Flapper Girl, her outfit is pretty much white. Did I get everybody? Looks like. I mean, I should really just focus on getting these thugs done first, because that's 7 models off the board that I don't have to worry about. So let's yeah, let's break out the Space Wolf Gray. So I'm gonna thin down the Space Wolf's Gray. Oh, actually, She actually needs even a little bit more attention. Before we do that. She just has a tricky color scheme because she's got all white, like basically an all white outfit, right? She's got the little spaghetti straps and pearls, right? See that? Okay. Not bad. And then let's, I mean, these are supposed to be stockings, so I guess I'll hit that with like a white glaze. Right? Let me just give it a little, before I even do that, let's give it a little highlight here. Right? It's just a little one. Color covers so damn well. It's actually, that was just supposed to be very thin coat, and it is a very thin coat, but it's hiding so well. Okay. Yeah, she's just going to be a challenging model because of how her outfit is pretty much all white. But fantastic sculpt, very fun, right? Can't complain if I like the look of the model. You know, getting there might be rough, but it's what we're signing up for. We kind of like it. With the resin, it can be hard to get. That's the one thing, resin looks like fuzzy sometimes. The texture on the resin looks fuzzy. It kind of bugs. Okay. Is there anything else I need to be concerned with right now? Not really. Alright. So, well, Space Wolf Gray. Let's thin it down. We'll use it to undercoat all the white stuff. Ooh. You know, I should really be looking up right now is, let's look up what these models look like. Right? Let's go Night Models Two-Face Crew. There we go. Go to images. These are older ones. I want to go to the Night Models website. The Ventriloquist. Alright. So Two-Face. Show me the rest of his crew, night models. Okay. Night models, Batman. Let's look at the Two-Face crew. Haha. Okay. Yeah, it looks like most of them are wearing white shirts or white-ish shirts. Two-Face himself has, you know, this half of his body is white. Oh, he has regular skin on that hand too, but I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Let's give him some Hellraiser skin on this side, right? Just make it look a little crispy. Let's do that. Okay, fine. It'll look less crispy. Okay. Right, so we'll do the Space Wolf Gray. Right. And this may look like nothing on camera, which is fine. Shouldn't look like much at all. It's going over white, glossy prime coat. So it shouldn't show too much. The whole point of doing that white glossy prime coat was so you could do stuff like this and it's not going to drastically change the color of the model. Okay. Right, so I could just build up the white from there. And then the little flapper girl. These models are amazing. Right. So you can see with that gloss coat and a little bit of thinned Space Wolf Gray, you have a foundation for a pretty good looking white there. Right. And then you hit this part and that will serve pretty well as pantyhose. Right? A little bit of skin showing. Right? Just kind of a little bit of a skin tone to it. Kind of nice. Ooh. And she's going to need a bit more attention. Small portion of me is sad that they made all the main characters' bases huge now, but I guess that's the new way. Yeah, I guess it's a way to kind of unify leaders and you know, from a hobby thematic standpoint, it's kind of nice to be like, oh, I really want this crew. I really like the Penguin, right? So you get a big old 60 mil cool Penguin base to work off of. So right now, just getting all the button-up shirts. I am gonna find that movie, guys. I'm on a mission now. I really need to find that movie. It's gonna drive me insane. This is pretty much all I really wanted to get through tonight anyways, is just to get to this point where now I can start chipping away at these. Right now these guys should paint up pretty quick. Now that we've got that part of it done. Now it's just a matter of just lining up the colors, starting to block those out, and then highlight and shade, obviously. But yeah, that's it, dude. That's all we really wanted to get through tonight. So let me go ahead and... So we're going to call it a little bit earlier than we typically do. But yeah, I hope that, I mean, this isn't the most interesting part of you know, working on these models, but it's super important, right? You get this part done, and then the rest of it should be not too bad once you get through to here. All right. Any questions, comments, threats before we call it? I do realize we are looking at an earlier night, but I'm going to push on through tomorrow, and then yeah, and then Wednesday. Again, let me know if you have any suggestions for Wednesday. All right. So once again, that's going to do it for this video. I want to thank everyone for watching. Have a good one, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.